Now, Jedi, prepare yourself, for you are about to leave this world.
I don't think so.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords. Take 66. There were so many issues that was going on and I couldn't figure out how to fix it, but at the end of the day, all I had to do was turn it on display mode for those who are familiar with OBS. But yo, for some of those who've seen the videos from before the fighting game that I played, I mentioned that my father played Knights of, he actually was the one who introduced me to Star Wars, and he introduced me to Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, and I have fond memories of it because he would play it and I would pull up a chair and I'll just be right behind him. I'd be like, oh, what are you playing, Dad? He was like, this is Knights of the Old Republic. And I was just mind blown at the time because I was like, what? They have Star Wars video games? And, you know, I was just obsessed with Star Wars when I was a kid growing up. So that was cool seeing that. That was just a cool experience being able to bond with my dad. And since today or this weekend is Father's Day weekend or Father's Month, I'll say Father's Month. This is kind of a appreciation video for you, Dad. So I don't know if you're watching, but this is for you. But I'm gonna do a Jedi Sentinel run. I didn't really do too much research, but I know that I need to be strong in intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So I'm gonna go with that build, and we'll figure out everything else as we go. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a series. I really want it to be, but the way John algorithm is set up on YouTube, I'm not sure if this is gonna be a hit or a miss. So if it's a hit, we got a series. If it's a miss, I'm just gonna play this on my free time and then update you guys as I go along, if that's cool with y'all. We ain't Drick Hano, we are Sai John Bin. That's me. And I embark on my Jedi Sentinel journey a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars, the Sith Lords. It is a perilous time for the galaxy. The brittle Civil War has all but destroyed the Jedi Order, leaving the ailing Republic on the verge of collapse. Amid the turmoil, the evil Sith have spread across the galaxy, hunting down and destroying the remaining Jedi Knights. Narrowly escaping a deadly Sith ambush, the last known Jedi clings to the life aboard a battered freighter near the ravaged world of Paragus. Slowly shifted into Clone Wars announcer gear. So forgive me if I don't remember everything, because I only watched my dad play through both of them once, and it wasn't one of those repetitive things. Same as Jedi Knight Outcast when he played with Kyle Katarn. That's how I know who Kyle Katarn is. And Jedi Power Battles and whatnot. So forgive me if I don't remember the story, but I know who Darth Nihilus is, I know who Darth Malgus is, I know who Darth Malak is, I know who Darth Revan is. Relax. I could show you my lightsaber. Revan. Okay, I'll shut up. I'm only gonna talk about the game, alright? Talk about the game, not practice.
Hyperdrive.
No cap, no yap. On a stat.
Multiple hull breaches.
He's 35, y'all. It's like I'm not 35. I'm in my 30s.
Proximity alert.
I'm almost 35. Dang. Look at me, you know what they say, black don't crack and Asian don't raisin your head. So the Ebon Hawk, I know that's
Most of its crew are dead
the name of
or
the ship
dying.
from the first game.
You lie in the medical room in critical condition.
Sorry,
You
John
won't
Bin.
survive long without medical attention.
Okay.
The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Paragus mining station for much needed repairs. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
Do I want to do the prologue? Oh, the repair kit's for me, so I can have help. I didn't realize that.
This is the cockpit.
Yup. And this is the galaxy map.
You can now plot a course to the Paragus mining station. To dock with Paragus, left-click on the Paragus.
Okay, we are going to Paragus. Paragus 2. So it might go black screen sometimes because the way the game was made. Sorry for that. No seamless cutscenes here in these streets, but hey, it's a start. Yeah, I skipped through all that
The
stuff.
sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone
Y'all
or
didn't have to see it,
something
yeah.
else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
Yeah. Who is it? Another droid? I remember this guy. No. T3. Oh, here I am. John Bin. Wake up.
Awaken.
Force Awakens? You see, I've always wondered who those other guys were. Where am I? Alright, we're here. Look at my portrait. That seems to be good. Okay. Morgue door, impossible. Morgue door, Bob door. Medical bay. Med pack, I need that. Medical computer. Access medical logs.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter.
Oh, what
Looks like
happened
it
here?
goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the KOTOR tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
Oh, she died.
Could be a Jedi. But we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially KOTOR, are already Another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the KOTOR tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics.
Ah. So the...
Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance. But we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Tilo shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning.
That's good.
There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay. Everyone evacuate.
Uh-oh. So those are the medical logs, life signs. Medical bay, unlock medical storage room. Ah, there we go. Access medical inventory. Looks like, or it looks as if a number of medical base items can be manufactured using the medical workbench. Oh, that's good. So I can make a health pack to treat injuries. Got 2 people in the morgue. That was me. They're watching me in the medical bay. Unlock door to the morgue. There we go. Okay, so we gotta find a computer spike. Then we could do that. We can also make some items. Med packs, advanced packs. We can make a med pack. Let's make that. You don't have enough? We do not have the capacity. Got stimmies, flash mines, and grenades. I know grenades are good. Loot galore. What do we got? Med pack. I needed that. And got some chemicals. That's good. Is that what I need to make this stuff? Med pack. Yep. So I need to. I need a spike. 1 spike at least. I could treat them. Oh, this guy's dead. Plasma torch? Wait, should I have checked her first? I thought you were dead.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead.
Oh, you're creepy. For some reason, I was always creeped out by her. And I think that was for a good reason. I thought you were dead.
Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the KOTOR tank about you. How do you feel?
Enough with the false concern. What do you want? Should I? Let's see. I'm gonna go light side. I was gonna go dark side, but I'll go light side. A little disoriented. Was it your voice I heard in the KOTOR tank?
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
Or perhaps you're lying. Just stay out of my mind in the future. Now what do you want?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Last I remember, I was on board a Republic ship, the Harbinger. What happened to it?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
If you think I'm a Jedi, you're mistaken.
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Let's deal with the now. What is this place?
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
We? Why do you think we are together in this?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
You seem nervous. Worried is something wrong?
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
We'll see. There's got to be someone left alive around here.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
The patients in the med bay were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. Any idea how it happened?
I do not know.
Oh, success.
Why did they spare you?
They didn't. I got the same dose but survived.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
You seem to know a lot about Jedi techniques.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on.
Almost got her.
Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
I don't trust you, lady. You know what they say, the first person you always meet is a bad guy. Maybe when I return, you'll actually answer my question.
I have found that answers come in their own time, not ours. Turn your energy to the matter at hand. If we cannot find a way out of here, the answers will prove useless anyway.
I'll return soon to make sure you're all right. Just stay out of my way, you end up like these corpses.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here, I will remain and attempt to center
I got some
myself.
light side points. Okay. Cool. Nothing. You've taken your first steps on the path to the light side. Heroic acts and charitable responses to others will elevate you further. bringing you more in touch with the light side of the Force and its higher mysteries. Cruel or selfish actions will reverse this, causing you to fail or fall to the dark side. I don't want to do that. So she's meditating now?
Yes?
Yes. Nothing yet. Okay. So we gotta find what happened here. You can bash the door. Oh yeah, we got we have items now. Plasma torch. Okay. Check out that stance. I call this PP stance 01. PP stance style 1. The no way of the Force. Physical damage. Uh-oh. Oh, I was stuck. Viral blade, that's good. So can I swap that and then put the plasma torch here? Or does it, can I do double? It's a two-hander. Alright, well, let's use that. Yeah, it's a bit stronger. Ooh, boy, look at me. 2 steps to becoming a Jedi, and that guy looks ugly. Hey, your mama ever tell you that you look ugly? Oh, it's over here. It's locked. I can't do this.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed.
Oh! Get him! Critical strike. Hit it with the crit. Left clicking the mouse activates selected combat feat. And then hit him with the flurry, power attack, and then regular. So. Nice. Him. Crit, flurry, heavy. Clean. I still got it. Mining laser. Is it a secondary? Mining laser. Okay, so how do I switch to secondary? I think it does it automatically. Okay, let's go here. Uh-oh. That can't be good. And hit him with the bop. Oh, I missed. Good hit. Good job. All right, my Wazda keys stopped working. I don't know what just happened. That, what? Okay, so I have to load out and load back in. For some reason, I kind of remember my dad having to do that in the past a couple times where you can't click. That is definitely a problem that wasn't fixed. Might have been a bug it's probably a mod for it. Quick save, quick load, done. No mods. Have some fun. Let's go. They're all dead. We can't open that. What's this? Security desk, check records, paragraphs.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, KOTOR. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock.
Oh,
why?
Chill, Captain.
Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Definitely has a right to be angry.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The 3 idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just KOTOR and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
So you're saying it's my fault, or are you saying it's the other lady's fault? Because I think it's her fault, not me. But it's funny, you know, a lot of the captains and generals and commanders, they're like, why are you so angry? Because they lost so many of their own soldiers due to stupidity. So they got to keep repeating this over and over and over again. It's like, get this through your thick skull. You can't bring highly heated materials on Paragus because the air is combustible. And then they bring a blaster. Oh, shoot them, pop, pop, and they die on point. Because it's like, how many times do I gotta tell you? So you better listen to them or you die. Don't bring blasters in Pegasus airspace or you die or she dies.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I can just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Idiot. Understood. Sonic devices, not highly heated devices that combust in heat. But sorry, he said just my imagination. It stemmed a song in my head. I apologize. It happens a lot. All right, administration console maintenance.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone
we
locks me
doing
out
a
of the administration
full playthrough.
console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Korta or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Good plan, Cap. Security storage room inventory.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. Maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Maybe. Alright, well, let's return to the main console. Check safety records. Wait, this is just what we did, right? Yeah. Access remote control. Main security office. That's me. Security storage room. That's a lot of droids. Communications blister. That's that. Holding cells. Oh yeah, that guy. Emergency room. Wait, what was that? Okay, yeah. Alright, we gotta save my guy and also see what's going down.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond.
Oh, it
yet
wasn't.
It stems from nothing that lives.
What?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
Okay, maybe she's a Jedi.
Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
I feel it. With Kriya's help, you have gained the passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. Okay. Save. I see them.
Ah, you hear it. It is faint, but it is there.
Hey, I'm in the middle of a fight. What's happening? I feel strange that the sedatives are wearing off.
It is the Force, you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
Oh, so I really did forget what happened. Like I hit my head on an asteroid or something. Been almost a decade I've forgotten. You ain't lying about that. Been a little bit more than that. Been a little old, a little senile. I don't want this, not again, ever again. Look at the George just chilling back there. But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from across the great, but it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from across a great distance.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you.
Okay.
Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Okay. Gaining experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. Go to the level up screen and choose your Force abilities. Well, can I kill him first? Oh, wait. They all dead. Okay, so every time I get into a fight, this happens. It stops, and I gotta reload. Which is, I'm not enjoying that at all. It kind of sucks. But I leveled up. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's level up. Force sensitive, unarmed specialists. We unlock 2 abilities. I think computer use is definitely useful. Let's just max out everything that we got. Cool. And then powers. What is recommended? Stun droid. Yeah, let's just do stun droid. That's recommended. I accept. Alright. Save again. Yay, we got an iron grenade now. Saw that. Oh, stun droid. Left click the mouse to activate hostile force power. Oh wait. Go. Ooh, that's nice. Use the Force. Oh, there's another one. Stun him, Sal. Rush him. Only left click target enemy once to engage. Got you. Right foot. Another one. Who's that? Oh, another one? Stun him. I mean, that works too. Power attack. That's hurting. Ah, this sucks. Alright, I gotta figure out why it keeps doing this. Because I can't click them now. Every time after a fight, this is just gonna get annoying. Why would the game do that? I remember you could click to walk to certain places. I could be wrong.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read.
That's good. Why are you trying to read his mind?
But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Wait a minute. I don't trust her now. Why is she trying to read his mind? That's a Sith move. Oh. Oh, this sucks. Oh, wait, no. Cancel. Maybe I should turn off camera pause. Or not? It's working now. Oh, they don't drop loot? Okay, I lied. I thought they dropped loot. That was wrong. So I gotta use one of these consoles to free my guy. I think it's this one. Enter code. Look for control override switch. Activate switch. You'll free my brother. Alright, let me save. But before I do such, let me do a little looting. Got a med pack. Oh, what's up? Oh, repair, scavenge manager for spare components, examine unit's behavior core. Success, it looks as if some recent modifications have been made to the unit's vocabulary. Repair. Computer, check the last received commands. Looks as if the mining protocols have been set to mine any organics and any non-authorized droids in facility. Computer. Success, the droid has now been switched to defend any organic in the facility. If someone chooses to attack you, this droid will attempt to protect you. Good. Scavenge by the droid for spare components. No, I wanted to attack for me. That's even better. What a beautiful game. Medpack. The only thing that's slowing me down is that I have to quick load every single time when I get into a fight, or if there's multiple enemies. I gotta figure out a fix for that. What's up?
Nice outfit.
Thanks.
What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
Who are you, and where do I get clothes from?
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
You right about that. What is this place, though?
Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Paragus mining facility, the only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Paragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up.
This facility doesn't sound too safe.
Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Paragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
How big of an explosion are we talking about?
You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet.
Oh.
Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma Juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator.
Dang, but the droids had blasters. I don't have time for this. Tell me what happened here now. This facility's deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either
That
way, it's a real
Jedi?
short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
There's a bounty on Capture Jedi? Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
They'll be back, don't worry. I heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy.
No way.
Where have you been?
I heard about the rumors, but little else in my travels. It was like, I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
That's what happened in the first game. The rumors I heard said Revan defeated Malik, then went to Korriban to unite the Sith against the Republic.
Well, that was the story. But whatever happened there must not have lasted. Oh, there was some big civil war on Korriban. Knocked that academy to the ground. Looks like Revan's Grand Crusade finally consumed her.
How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
This guy. Alright. This discussion about Revan is pointless. I need to know what happened here.
Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about.
What do you mean?
Where is everybody?
I don't know. This facility seems abandoned.
Well, the miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Well, tell me your plan. We could go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this self-security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
Alright. One thing first, the patients in the medical bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Know anything about that?
Huh? What are you talking about?
What? I wanted to know if you knew anything and you don't.
So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and try to get out of this mess?
Alright, I'll let you out.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Can I trust this guy? Just stay ahead of me and don't make any sudden moves. I forgot. I think I can, though.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure pizzazz. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
Huh? What's wrong? Sounds like you're about to tell me something I don't want to hear.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
Well, I could repair it. That wouldn't be standard procedure in my emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Is there anything else we could do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Alright, well, let's see if we could try to reach someone on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Alright, well. Let's see what we can do. Dormitories. Hangar Bay 25. Is there anybody there? Or actually, no. Can you read me? Oh, TC or T3. Are you operational? Do a diagnostic, then follow my instructions. Okay, well, I need another off route. Or I need a route off this level now. Please? Okay, my bad. Is there some other way out here besides the turbo lifts? Okay. Alright. I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. Alright. Oh, now we're T3. T3 time. Alright, what's in here? Alright. Let's go save him, T3.